What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to GHET-TO Sports, Sports Talk with Street Flavor. Once again, and I got the logo on. They're not bringing the mic. Yes, it's Sunday again. And I told you I usually don't do Sundays, but I'm beginning to like this Sunday thing. Okay? Because it's fresh on my mind. Got to get that anger out. And being a New York fan right now, it's kind of hard. You know? One, told you I wasn't betting on Dallas, and they went and blew the Jets out. I don't care the Jets came back in the part. They already lost it in the first half, okay? When they was down, 21-3. And they wasn't coming back. Okay, this ain't the Falcons. No, 28-3, okay? This ain't the Falcons, okay? They lost that. Then the Giants got off to a great start. They was up 14-3 and gave up a long bomb. And after that, they just went straight downhill. Okay? Sometimes that one play, that one turnover turns your whole game around. And guess what? The whole game got turned around. Okay? I don't know what's going on, what's the play calling, but they do not have it together right now. So, between the play calling and the turnovers, come on, Giants, get it together. Then you got a short week because you play the Eagles at home on Thursday. And the Eagles are coming from a loss. Yes, people, I picked the Eagles, and they lost against the Broncos. Broncos came to Philly and stomped them out and gave them their first loss. I don't care if they won by 7 or whatever, or 3. They lost. So, the Eagles are no longer undefeated. So right now, our only undefeated team might be Buffalo. You go, Corvette. So, right now, as I look at my picks that I had during the week, oh my God, it started on Thursday. Okay, started on Thursday. I picked the Rams. They let me down. Okay, because we thought the 49ers was banged up, but the 49ers said, we got heart here, Manny. And they came out and won. We picked the Dolphins. Thought they were bouncing. They'll keep them rolling since they won against the Jets on Monday night. They had a high. They had a lead. They lost to the Panthers. Big up Young. He's 2-0 at home. He might be 0-3 on the road, but at least when it counts at home, get the home cooking, he is 2-0. All right? Giants lost. Gave the Saints their first win. What the hell? Gave the Saints their first win. That's hard. I told you the Cardinals will roll. They're rolling. Texans. I told you the Texans will beat Baltimore. No, Jackson ain't there. I'm sorry. Until they get it together, that defense, Baltimore ain't going nowhere. But like I said, 17 games, you never know who will catch fire in that second half of the season and keep it rolling. All right? But like I said, September, first couple of games in October. After that second game in October, it's on and popping. So Baltimore, you got to step up or step out. Okay. The Colts. Colts are 4-1. Say it again, people. Daniel Jones is 4-1. Has one of the best ratings for a quarterback in football. I said it again. Is this mic on? Daniel Jones leads the NFL in QBR. Do you hear me? Was it game planning? Poor management around him? Is this mic on, people? Are you hearing me? Daniel Jones is 4-1. So is Barkley, 4-1. Giants, 1-4. Do we see the theme to this? All right. Lions are taking care of business. Buccaneers, they're taking care of business too. And once again, it shows you can have dynamic players on the outside. I'm talking about the Bengals right here. Dynamic players on the outside. If your quarterback is trash, he's not going to get them the ball. And right now, since Burrow is out, their quarterback is trash. Just letting you know how special Sam Darnold was last year for the Vikings. He had great people on the outside, great people. And he exploited. He exploded on that. Okay? Did his thing. He did his thing last year. Okay? Now you see a quarterback, we got the same type of weapons on the outside for Baltimore. I mean, not Baltimore, for the Bengals, and ain't doing jack. Ain't doing jack. So it's all still about the team, but it's showing you can have the best guys on the outside. If your plan is trash and your players don't live up to the hype, you are going down. And that's what Baltimore is. I mean, not Baltimore, the Bengals is going on with the Bengals right now. Whew. And talking about New York sports, we had the Giants go down. We had the Jets go down. And the Blue Jays are blowing out the Yankees once again. For some reason, we can't play in Canada. I don't know what the hell is in the water, the air, or whatever. Toronto is beating the heck out of the Yankees right now. Now, we might lose the first two, but we got to come back to Yankee Stadium and win the next two to force a game 5. It's only a 5-game series, 5 games, and we're down 2-0. We're down 0-2, I mean, 0-2. So that means we got to take the next 3, or we're home. And we're home, okay? And then by the end of this month, we're going to have hockey, and we're going to have the NBA back in session, okay? What's going on? And talking about back in session, the Aces, like I'm talking about, the Las Vegas Aces in the WNBA, talking about they want their crown back, okay? They lost it last year when they lost to the Liberty, who went on to win the championship last year. They said, oh, I'm sorry for the pause, but this is ours back to take. They look like they're about to take it over the Mercury. Going to be up 2-0 against the Mercury. Okay? So, it was a hard Sunday, people. A hard Sunday. You saw the potential of the teams that you had. And you saw what the hell they did. So I'll come on Sunday to vent, get off my chest, and see what happens going forward. But like I say, a reminder, Daniel Jones is 4-1. We're 1-4. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more, my people? Kansas City played Monday night. We'll see what happens with that, but I don't think the Jaguars are going to do anything with them. Buffalo played this evening. I think they'll take care of business. Okay? Then we will have the teams coming off their byes. Hopefully the Yankees can get a win in the Bronx. We're hoping for 2. Okay? Look like the Aces is going to take this. It's the best out of 7 now. If it's best out of 5, they'd be halfway there. They almost did. They only needed 1 more. It was the best out of 5. But it's the best out of 7 this year in the finals. And it looks like the Aces is halfway there right now. So, what do you think? How did your team do on this Sunday? Once again, Vikings won. We had that. Okay? We lost with the Jets. We lost with the Giants. We lost with the Dolphins. Damn! Lost with the Rams. That's 4 losses right there. And it's looking like we picked the Chargers over the Commanders, and the Commanders came back down 10-zip. Now they up. What the hell is going on, my people? What the hell is going on? So, that's my Sunday debrief, getting this pain off my chest. So I won't have to carry it around for the rest of the week. But we will see. We will see what happens going forward. Because this was just pure trash out there. Especially if you're a New York fan. If you're a New York fan, you're like, damn, what the hell just happened to us? We thought we had potential. Not today. Not today. Not in baseball. Not in football. Even hockey, we lost a preseason game in hockey. Not even in hockey. I think this weekend, and you'll see, I think everybody went home and read a book this weekend because they didn't play no sports. I think they went home and read a book. That's what happened. They went home and read a good book because they didn't leave it on the field. They left it in the hotel, okay, or they left it at home. But they didn't play at all. They must have read a good book. This is one of my new covers too. You like it, right? Nice, slick. I like that black on it. See, look at that. I like that. I like that. Look at the picture right there. I like that. Nice book. Change the cover. But like I said, horrible weekend if you're a New York fan. Green Bay, Falcons, Pittsburgh, y'all had it easy. Y'all was on the bye. Y'all was on the bye, so y'all chilled. But damn, I'm just looking at this. 4 losses. I picked 4 losses. Jets, Giants, Dolphins, Rams, probably the Chargers. That's me 5. Damn. Oh, and the Eagles. I picked the Eagles. 6. Damn. That is 1 losing Sunday. Hope y'all didn't follow my bets this Sunday. I promise I will improve. But that was pure trash. And I'm here to apologize when I throw out trash. And my picks this week was pure trash. And I apologize to you. On that note, peace. I'll see you next week.